the plastic wrapping, but
Yeah.
it is pretty awesome.
Yeah. You can keep the plastic wrapping, okay? That's free. Right. So what we're going to do is very, very quick, okay? I want your best Wolverine impression. Number 1. Okay. Number 2. Number 3. Who thinks number 1? Number 2. Number 3. I think number 3's got it there.
There you go. You're very welcome.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a very special guest right now. It is the one and only Andrew Scott. Come on! Good afternoon. All right. Sorry to keep you up there. Oh, was the mic on? Number 4, please.
Hello.
Way.
Hi, everybody.
You're definitely here now.
I'm here now. Here, yes, indeed.
Now, you've been a very popular and busy guy back there. How's your day been?
Great. It's been, if I'm honest, it's been mental. It's been pretty hardcore, but yeah, it's great. What an amazing atmosphere. Hello, everybody.
I think, come on, hi.
I'll leave them alone. They're exhausted.
I think we've wore them out from the Mexican waves.
Oh, right. You've been doing a bit of Mexican waving.
They've been that excited about you coming out. We're trying to calm them down.
Oh, I see. Right. I see.
Now, the fans obviously absolutely love you. We've seen Jam Pack there. What's it like knowing you've had such an impact and all these people wanting to meet you? Is it tough?
No, do you know what? It's not. It's tough. It's a bit blinding. I find the photo thing is the weirdest because it feels like you're on speed dating, on some sort of weirdly speed dating, and you can't really get to talk to people. But it's nice. This is nice, and also being able to meet people at the signings a bit. But you try and get as many people in as possible. But I don't do any internet stuff, so it's actually really nice to meet people face to face.
No, face to face is always.
It's always better. It's always much better. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not very often you get to meet someone as awesome, do you? No.
No. Well, likewise.
Now, I heard a very interesting story about you and like an impact you had on a fan.
Right.
They came and visit you a while ago and they were having a really tough time, and you are so sweet and you give them a hug and you're so upset and you actually stop signing autographs and you ran over and you give them a hug just to calm them down and then just ran straight back. But that person was just so overwhelmed and happy. You just cheered them up so much. So I think
nice to hear.
on their behalf, because they're not here right now, I just want to say thank you very much because you helped that person out so much.
Listen,
Isn't that amazing?
Oh.
So... But it's great you're so good with your fans. You know, they really appreciate it. And I think a lot of that love has come from Sherlock.
Yeah.
So how did the part of Moriarty come about?
Well, it was about 7 years ago, and I was working in a little bit in TV and a little bit in film and the theatre, and I just auditioned for it, and they wrote what turned out to be the swimming pool scene as an audition scene, and I went along and I got the part, and the rest is, as they say, is history.
Mm. Now, Moriarty has lots of different mannerisms and the way he talks. It's like up here, one there, and then it's just pure evil the next.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that tough to do, just jumping from one extreme to the other?
No, that's the challenge of the part, really. You have got to be as mercurial, I think, as possible.
Mm.
So yeah, we try with every season we try to vary it in whatever way we could, but still be scary. That's the name of the game.
Was any of it your kind of input on it, or was it all the directors and the producers?
No, they gave us a lot of input. My input, I think, basically was to try and keep it surprising. I didn't want to do just because something's successful in season 1 doesn't mean that you should just do the same thing in season 2, because then the audience kind of go, oh, I know what he's going to do, and I think it's better to sort of keep the audience surprised.
Mm. Now, they always seem to be bringing you back.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
I don't want to spoil what happened to them, but it's really impressive how they've brought you back.
Yeah.
Did you always know that was going to be the case, or did you think at the end of season 2 that was it for the character of Moriarty?
No, I knew all along really what the plan was. Certain things I was like, oh, I didn't know that was going to be, but then no, they tell me, and my job is just to keep a blank face before the series airs, which I've got very good at.
Now, your scenes with Benedict were absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Was it tough doing such high, intense scenes at all?
No, it really isn't. It's tough when it's really badly written and you've got an actor who doesn't want to be there. But we both did that. I think the reason it's successful in a way with Sherlock is that everybody really enjoys acting. I know that sounds a little unusual to say, but sometimes actors get into acting for the wrong reasons. And so Benedict and I knew Benedict from before a little bit because we worked in the theatre around in London. And so it's not hard at all to do those scenes. It's a great pleasure to do with somebody who's so talented and who is now such a great friend. And when it's well written, it's really exciting. It's very rare to get stuff that's popular across the world, and but also has got a really good standard in the quality of the writing.
Now, before we move on from Sherlock, I've got to ask one question. If the opportunity arose, would you go back?
Well, it's always you'd have to see, you know. You'd always have to see. I think we're taking a break from it, certainly for the foreseeable future. But yeah, we'll just have to see.
Now, you also appeared in Bond.
Yes.
Which is one of my favourite franchises as
Is
well.
it really? Yeah, yeah.
What was that like, working on a Bond set? Is something you've always wanted to do? You ever been a Bond fan before?
Do you know, honestly, I wasn't a huge Bond fan. I watched them all, but I wasn't like obsessive James Bond fan. But there's no doubt it's like everybody has an attachment to James Bond, you know. And so, yeah, the first couple of days were pretty intimidating. Yeah.
Now, you've appeared in two iconic British franchises.
Yes.
Sherlock, Bond.
Yes.
Would you be tempted by Doctor Who?
Yeah. I mean, they'll have to wait to be asked for those things. But yeah, who knows? Who knows?
A lot of people were actually saying they'd love to see you to play the Doctor.
Right.
And they were throwing that name around before Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, yeah.
But is that kind of nice that people are wanting to see you in certain
It's lovely.
parts?
It's lovely. It's really nice, and it's really nice to. Recently, I've been trying to sort of get away from the villain roles, and so yeah, something you know that's a little more humane is what the kind of work I'm kind of concentrating at the moment. Yeah. Yeah.
So you've just been appearing. It's Hamlet, is that correct?
Hamlet, yeah.
Yeah, so in the theatre. What's it like, the difference between theatre and TV? Is it different types of pressures, or do you enjoy one more than the other?
Well, the theatre is sort of it's really the actor's game, you know. You've got a lot more control in a sense because it's you just direct with the audience, you know, and you can, you're sort of editing it as you go along, and you have to time whether something is funny or to make the audience listen to. So you've got much more power in the theatre, and that's why it's such a buzz. And of course, the response is immediate. And but I've been doing it for 25 years now, being an actor, and I've always done a bit of both. So that's what I like to do, to sort of do a bit of everything.
Did you enjoy doing Shakespeare and doing Hamlet?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, we did 150 performances, and it's a 3-hour 40 play. So it took a lot out of me this year, but yeah, it's the role of it's every actor. It's a role of a lifetime, you know.
Now, I'm sure everyone will want to know, what are your future plans? What can we look forward to seeing you in the future? Any more theatre? Any more TV or films?
Yeah, there's a few things. At the moment, I'm filming a film of King Lear with Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson and Jim Broadbent and Tobias Menzies. Really amazing. So I'm having an amazing time working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be the thing. And then I have a couple of films coming out next year, none of which I can remember at the moment. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I think we're all looking forward to seeing you coming back on screens very soon.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I think everyone really
it's been so amazing to meet everybody. Thank you so much, hearing everybody's stories, and thank you so much, and have a great afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we need
Lots
the biggest round of applause for Andrew Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We have more prizes to give away. We have more guests coming up as well. So don't go anywhere if you want what we like to call free swag.
We hope you're having a fantastic time at MCM London. Still to come on the MYM buzz stage, we've got Patricia Tallman at 3:30. Then at 4 p.m, we've got the cast of Red Dwarf. Then to end off our day, we've got Wednesday 13 at 4:45. It's all happening here on the MYM buzz stage, live at MCM London.